So wonderful. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our Forex morning show, Forex morning call. Today, a little bit later, because as you can see, I'm not at home. I'm here in Frankfurt, as you can see here in the view. Sun is shining, and I'm really happy to have you here in our Forex morning call. So today, Friday, we have what's the date today? It's August 19. And yeah, we can talk about trading today and our running trades, especially we want to have an overview about the markets. And let's see if we have new trading ideas. I personally trade in 4-hourly chart and in daily chart. And I show you how you can trade with the DowHow strategy and the logical exit strategy by trend following, for example, in DAX 15 minutes too. So yeah, as always, I don't have the slide here today this morning. You're responsible for your own trading. Please be aware of this. And I'm really happy to see your questions here on YouTube. Today, I cannot stream on Traders Yacht, so please feel free to go to YouTube. Thomas, good morning. Ariel, good morning. Alexandro, Gerda, good morning. Nice to have you here. And Petya, happy Friday. So if you have any questions or should we any trade to analyze, then please feel free to ask. Okay, what's on the schedule for today? Just only one number this afternoon at 2:30 German time from Canada retail sales from June. This is what we expect today. Okay, so then let's check me here. I have to go to my screen. Here we go. So where we are, So first of all, what you can see is that, look, very interesting. I told you yesterday about the volume. Yeah, the point of control switched to this circle on the upper side, to this ellipse. I told you that it could be possible, yeah, that the point of control changed, and they exactly changed where we predicted it up to what is 13,000, whatever there is. I cannot see it with my screen here right now. Okay, so that's the old point of control, and now there is a new one here on the upper side. The price is a bit cheap for the moment, and because the point of control moved to the upper side. Okay, that's the point where we are this morning in DAX 50 minutes. Okay, let's come to the trade. And very interestingly, the downtrend actually is not broken. As you can see here, it's not broken. There was the perfect entry yesterday. On Wednesday afternoon, there was the perfect entry. Unfortunately, if you trailed your stop loss into the profit, then you didn't have a loss. Yeah. So because the price jumped up again and went into the stop loss. For example, if you have a different trading style, and if you took the move, then you could make this move to the lower side. So what do we have now on the right side of the chart? So basically the downtrend is still valid. It's kind of hot here. The downtrend is still valid here. And on the right side, the correction is running in its own trend. So we have a correction here right now, and there are kind of balance candles. And that means there is a trading idea to go long on the way up, with a stop loss below the last 0.3. This is what you can do here in DAX 15 minutes. If you go one time from higher, and if you go to the 4-hourly chart, then you can see I'm still in here. I have still an open position, but I have to be careful too, because there is a downtrend too. Yeah. And in case you trade 4-hourly DAX 40 in 4-hourly chart, then we have to open a trade here also to the way down. Yeah, and I will set a pending order on the way down in case that the trend will come down and the downtrend will continue. The uptrend is a bit old, I would say. 5th trend arm, there was no trend continuation. So therefore, it could also be possible that the downtrend will continue. So we should be prepared. My stop loss is in profit. I cannot lose money, but I let the market decide how much money I will get with this trend. In Dow Jones, there is no downtrend. There is still the uptrend, and this is really cool. This is pure trend following. I love it. And the stop loss is below the last 0.3. And actually, there is nothing to do. Now we are in trend of number 7. And yeah, just follow the trend, how far it will go. Then we have a Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going deeper into the correction. It's trend of number 4. There was no entry chance for the moment. And now we have a downtrend also. Yeah, and to be honest, you see, I missed the entry yesterday because I was on the street on my way to Frankfurt here, but I hope you made this entry because it was based on the rules and you are in profit already. Yeah, that's a simple strategy, as you can see here. Gold is going lower. There we had a loss because trend of number 4 was not continuing, and now it looks like that we will see a new downtrend. Yeah, but actually we have to wait. Euro dollar is going down, and there is showing up a new downtrend, and it looks like that the uptrend will be break. And British pound US dollar, that's cool. Here we have a short position, and here you can see how important it is not to analyze, not to interpret, just to follow the rules. Because you see, there we had a lovely new trend. Entry could be higher, yeah, but that was the last chance close to the 0.2, and I opened the trade there, and now the trend is continuing. So I trailed my stop loss into the profit, because if the price were coming back, then there is no loss, and they can make a re-entry. Yeah, if you see, yeah, this is kind of working style. Or you take the move and you can wait until there is a balance candle or maybe a trend candle against your position. Then you can take the move and you can ride the next trend on. So let's take a coffee. Okay. So I'm looking forward to see your questions on YouTube. If you have some, then feel free. I will go to my running trades this morning, and there was not so much for the moment. It's Australian Swiss. Here we are a little bit in loss. Yesterday we were a little bit in profit, and this morning we had more buyers for Australian dollar again. So now the price is going up a bit. We are a little bit in loss, but the trend is still valid. Actually, there is nothing to do. Euro pound is going up. Here we are a little bit in profit, and that's cool. And yeah, let's see. We can trail the stop loss to the last, normally to the last 0.3, but this is a little bit too far away. So we trail it here. And the moment there will show up a new trend candle against my position, then I will trail the stop to cut the possible loss. Euro JPY, yeah, circling around the entry. Yeah, we have a short position. And in case that the long trend, and here we are in trend of number 3, in case that the long trend will continue, yeah, I have my pending order here on the way up because there's a lot of space to go up to the last 2 here on the upper side. Actually, I have an open short position because it was the second trend arm. So there's a question on YouTube from Peter. What is the best time to check the daily charts? Yeah, it depends a little bit from your broker. Most of the brokers, and where are you live, for example. So if you live in Australia or maybe in Asia, then you are 6 or 7 or 8 hours in front. Yeah, normally, so I check my daily charts in the evening up to 10 o'clock p.m. my time, or in the morning. In the morning, normally I'm at my screens at 7 o'clock in the morning, and then I check it. But mostly, to be honest, before I go to bed, this is not before midnight. Most of the time is mostly later. So, but I start to check the charts at up to 10 or almost 11 o'clock. It's interesting for admirals. They changed the daily chart at 11 p.m. German time, by the way. So up to 10 o'clock, I check the daily charts. Then we have Euro New Zealand dollar. Here we are riding the long trend and a little bit in profit, stop loss below the last 0.3 with a question mark. Yeah, let's see how far the trend will go. Yes, I can have a look at S&P 500, Gerda, if you give me the time frame, please. So always, if you want to analyze something, then feel free to give me, please, with your chart, the time frame, and then we can have a look on it. Then we have British pound Australian dollar. Yeah, we open the chart here. We are right in the long trend. Yeah, and we opened the trade yesterday, stop loss below the last low. Yeah, and let's see, maybe there will show up a trend candle. Then I have to trail the stop loss this evening. Yeah, but let's see. It's not really a trend candle. Maybe buyers come back. Let's see. British pound daily, same procedure. We ride the long, open the trade yesterday, circling around the entry. There is nothing to do. Nasdaq, I trailed the stop to take the move, and let's see if the market will have a correction or if it will go up directly. Let's see. Trade is safe. And last but not least, dollar Canadian dollar. That's really cool. So we are on track. You see, we reached the point 2. This is the point 2 here. And that means now I trail my stop loss into the profit, so I cannot lose money. Because if the trend is going down, yeah, or if the price is going down, then I can make a re-entry, but I don't want to lose money. If the price is going up, yeah, then just let it go. That's cool. So Gerda, you want to have a look at S&P 500 and 4-hourly chart? Yes, of course. Let's do this. Let's do this. S&P 500 in 4-hourly chart. Here we go. Here we go. How cool is this? What should I say, Gerda? It's trend of number 9. Yeah, it's so damn it cool. This is why I'm so convinced about trend following. So as you can see, the perfect entry was here in trend of number 2. There was a perfect entry. You could make an entry in trend of number 3 or latest in trend of number 4. Yeah. So MI did in Dow Jones, for example, and then you can follow the trend. And actually the current stop loss is here at the last 0.3. Yeah, so this is a wonderful example for trend following. Okay, so but actually there is no downtrend, and if you are a trend follower like me, and I don't know which rules do you have, basically, Gerda, I hope you have rules. Because, you know, trading zero-sum game and mathematics and all that stuff you have to learn in trading, and there is no downtrend. So just stay on the sideline if you're looking for a new entry. Otherwise, you should be already in. That's the point. So what do I have on a watch list? Still on my watch list is still the bond market, but it's going down. we are waiting for a balance candle that we can make an entry in trend of number 4. Then we have New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. It's going lower. We are waiting for a balance candle. Much pressure on New Zealand dollar for the moment. This is New Zealand JPY. Yeah, today, look, there could show up a new balance candle. There could show a balance candle. That means this evening, before I go to bed, and this candle will be show up like this one, and the appearance of this is be a balance candle. Then I set a pending order on the way up again, and I'm speculating then on the trend of a trend continuation. New Zealand dollar, just waiting for a balance candle. And by the way, the downtrend is still valid, yeah? The downtrend is still valid. Then Aussie Canadian dollar also waiting for a balance candle, maybe next week, could be possible. And CAD Swiss, actually, yes, it's a downtrend. The long is not valid. We are waiting for a balance candle to go short. Just keep an eye on it. And last but not least is Australian dollar JPY. Yeah, it's trend of number 4. Yeah, it's trend of number 4. It's a bit late. Yeah, but it's possible. But to be honest, in daily chart, I don't open a trade unless I made money already in trend of number 2 or 3. Then I can make a re-entry in trend of number 4. But the quantity in trend of number 4 is not that high, like in trend of number 2 or in trend of number 3. So I'm just waiting for the trend of number 2 at the downtrend. Yeah, so for the moment, I leave my order there because, you know, everything can happen in trading. Okay, guys, that was my part. Today, a little bit different. Oh, I can see, no? Oh, I can see we opened the short index 40. Yeah, we opened the short index 40. So that means I have to set my stop here a little bit higher. Yeah, and now downtrend is also valid. Downtrend, we can also trade right now. Okay, thanks, guys, that you make this the morning with me. Thanks for your patience this morning. You see, I'm not at home. It's a little bit different. I want to say thank you again for listening and for watching the show. I wish you a lovely weekend. Greetings from Frankfurt in here in my office of the wealth management. Here I'm meeting my clients here of the trade of the asset management. I wish you a lovely weekend. I hope we see each other next week again from my home office again. So have a good day. Have a lovely Friday. And as always, have courage and be kind. And may the force of the rules and the logic be with you. See ya on Monday.